what I'm doing and where am I? I am at India's first meditation studio called Sunya Meditation. This is a very special form of meditation where it's more to do with effortless meditation like our designs. Let me take you through this beautiful place that has been designed and built by us. The theme what we had followed was a Japandi Design. What does Japandi Design mean? The Japandi Design is a combination of Japanese Zen, Scandinavian and minimalism. Japanese Zen brings in calm and serene to the entire place. Scandinavian uses muted tones like white, greys and few accent colors like blues and black. So if you look at this space is where the main branding we have done. We had created this small pantry space where we had a refrigerator, we had a small place for a microwave. Japandi theme, generally it's not about how you design the space, but how do you feel the space. The space has to be much more open and airy. So that's why all the spaces we kept it as open as possible. These glasses we had used where we had used these stick-on profiles rather than getting this whole profile curved. What you could do is we could have the entire piece of glass and have these stick-on places. They are easy to use stick-ons which sticks on the glass and which is quite sturdy. So that's how we had created these curvatures as you can see here. So this is a therapy room where you could have one-on-one therapy sessions. This room has been specifically designed where you could have these private conversation one-to-one. So if you look at this entire decor of the whole space, we have used jute material rugs. We have used tables in a very Scandinavian fashion. Again, the color tones are all muted, but again getting the whole decor in place. So this is a library come awards come display rack what we had created. Again, if you look at these curvatures has been smartly designed where we had done only so much part as POP, rest we had used these niches so to optimize the entire cost. To the entire space we have kept the ceiling open as possible to match the design theme what we had. These are the changing rooms. Let's go inside. I'll show you through the entire studio setup. So this is the meditation studio where is kept all open as possible. We have used the entire facade to bring in the natural light. So this is one very unique storage what we had created in cane. If you look at these shutters, these are made of actual cane, and to complement these shutters we had used these cane wallpapers to match the entire design theme. So the below part is more towards for the storage and the above part is again showcase and can be used for books, for decorative items and for awards. If you look at these again, to something which really blends with the Japandi theme is linens. So what we have done is through and through for the entire facade, we have used this facade quite beautifully where we had used shears made in linen, white linens, which are the most basic and the most beautiful material you could use, and which beige tones as a curtain, which are blackout curtain in case you want to have a vibe in the evening which is more towards warm vibe. So one of the challenges what we had at designing this entire space was because the ceiling height was 9 feet 2 inches, we could not terminate the AC wiring through the ceiling. If we terminate the AC wiring through the ceiling, we had to have a false ceiling for the entire space. Not having to do that, what we did was we terminated this entire AC wiring towards these beams. So if you look at it, this AC is also getting terminated here, and that cassette AC is also getting terminated at this place. So we had used this beam, reduced the beam height by 1.5 inch and terminated the entire space towards the facade. So this was used only for the termination. Now how do you make this large beam look beautiful or camouflage this beam? What we did was we had placed these speakers quite wisely. So we had placed the speakers just below the beam, so you don't see the speakers anywhere. Since this being a meditation studio, they needed speakers. These bamboo lights, which are made of real bamboo, again very minimalistic, does the work and looks beautiful. And we had placed these lights at the side, so it does not hamper the focus, which is one of the main purpose of having this open space. So all the lights, if you look at it, the cane lights are towards the facade. It's more of to do with more decor and aesthetics. Again, this wall, we had created these signages, which again makes it look very modern. And we had, with the background of the wall, we had used the cement finish wallpaper, which is again in line with the Japandi Design scheme, which is more earthy and towards neutral tones. We had created more of a small podcast kind of a setup, where if they wanted to do a one-to-one talk show, you wanted to have a podcast, so we had created this podcast space within this space. Again, we wanted to have the lights go with the meditation vibe. What we had done is we had used these dimmable lights. These are super cost effective, which are used by this simple remote control, where you can dim the lights, change the color temperature. I'll show you the magic. So you look at the brightness, this is full bright, and you can change the color tones as well. This is more on a white tone. This is more of a 5T to 6K color tone, Kelvins. This is more towards the warm white, and this is somewhere in middle. And you can dim these lights also as per how do you want to match the color tone. So I think so. These are a few things what you could use to enhance the space.